What's good, YouTube? Flash Speaks back, man. Another video. Alright, so we got a little bit of adversity going on, man. Once again, I torture myself flipping through YouTube and seeing different things out there. Listen, man, I'm a little weirded out by what's going on right now. I'm out here doing what I gotta do, saying what I gotta say, speaking my truth about some things, man. And this is one of the moments where I gotta speak my truth about those really on my side, or I consider to be allies. Right now, there is this big push that's being put out there that Teresa Witherspoon is this horrible coach that doesn't know what she's doing. That is the reason why the Sky is losing. And some going to the extremes that she needs to be fired. You know, what gets me about this, though, is like, no, it's possible a coach can be bad and the coach can be fired and the coach could be the reason, right? But what gets me about the whole thing is the nerve of the modern day person who don't really know something, who know they don't really know something, who willing to come on here, open up a camera, and talk a bunch of shit they don't know. It's a shame that like someone like Teresa Witherspoon can't be like put in a situation where she gets to confront such an individual. Because like what I'm basically trying to say is most of you niggas who doing that, let's keep it a buck. If you and Teresa Witherspoon were sitting across the table from each other, you would not be able to hold a basketball conversation with her. But you want to talk about X's and O's and what she didn't do here, what she didn't do here. And don't get me wrong, a coach can be wrong and a coach can be criticized. We can do that. That's true. But when analyzing an overall performance of a coach, why do you feel you've seen enough of a sample size? Why do you feel that there is no other factors that's leading into this? Why do you feel like being a coach in the situation she's in, if you know about it, why do you feel like an 8th seed right now is bad? There's some who saying she's the worst coach in the league right now. When you have underperforming teams on, you got Dallas in the league, you know, who has Enrique and Sabali and all these different players. You got Atlanta Dream, who got all types of players who have worse records and who have coaches who in their second and third years. You have the LA Sparks coach, and people are saying Teresa Witherspoon is the worst coach when her team is what? Because this is something I think needs to be clarified. Because I've been hearing a lot of ignorant people talking about this. You know, how the Fevers, what they've done is more impressive because they weren't in the playoffs, but Chicago had a better record than them last year. Yo, you's a dumb joker if you talking like that, man. Let's look at the Chicago Sky last year, the roster last year, real quick. All right, so first we got Christine Anigwe. Have anyone here heard of Christine Anigwe? Maybe some of y'all follow the W did. I never heard of Christine Anigwe. Like I said, I'm new to the W. Have you ever heard of Morgan Birch? A 6'4" forward. Okay. Have you ever heard of Kalia Copper? Oh yeah, we know about Kalia Copper. I know about Cop. That's Girard College's, the pride of Girard College, the pride of Prep Charter, North Philly Zone. I know her. What was she? She was I believe it was 2021 or 2022 when they won the championship. She was the finals MVP. Who should get way more respect? Who Kalia Copper should have a mural downtown in Philadelphia, and I will be pushing for that. Kalia Copper should have a mural in downtown Philadelphia. All right? Because we should be proud of her. But she's no longer in Chicago. I pray she come back. Whenever she's done down there, look, how old are you, Kalia? 94. I think Kalia is still in her 20s. I pray she come back, man, in Chicago one day. Right? Forget the Gabby Thomas. Angels should be trying to get her back when they get that new facility. Kalia Copper's gone. As It's one of the best players in the league. Top 10 players, she gone. Okay? The best two guard, in my opinion, in the league. Dana Evans is there, not a starter. Rebecca Gardner. You ever heard of Rebecca Gardner? Not me. Ruthie Hebard. Not me. Kalia Hillsman. Who's that? Soka Kone. Marina Mabry. Oh, yeah, we know that one. We know Mabry, the pride of Manaskin High School. Played right over here, Belmar, New Jersey. Whatever. I ain't got no issue with Marina. Marina, you know, she wanted to move on to a more veteran team that she thought had a chance. All right, cool. Whatever. Go ahead, Marina. Robin Parks, you ever heard of her? Alana Smith, ever heard of her? Taylor Sule, ever heard of her? Courtney Williams, I kind of heard of her. And Elizabeth Williams. Do y'all see this roster? This was last year's roster. What is my point? My point is T. Spoon is coaching a completely different team. Completely new team. That has never played together. Now, you claim you understand basketball so much that you should already know that right there is going to be a challenge. Whole new roster, whole new team. Anybody never heard none of them damn players? Those who follow in the sky. A lot of y'all dudes is fronting though. Like, you know, this player should be here, this player should be doing that. Some say, one dude I heard say, you know, they're running plays for Angel Reese, which they should never run plays for Angel Reese. All right. Who should they be running plays for on the team? Just Camilla? Just, what? Kennedy, she there sometimes she not. Who should they be running plays for? Mabry going. Michaela? You who on his team do you have that much trust in that they should be running the plays for? When Angel Reese actually, of all the players, I don't care what you think of her game, she won you no less than 3 games. That like they had damn self. And your belief is they shouldn't be running no plays for her. She should just be a hard worker, this and that hustle player and all of that. But she's going to do that anyway. The hustle part, all of that. I disagree. But a lot of y'all dudes are just fronting. That's what it is. But see, I already know what it is, man. It's adversity. When adversity hits, you don't know how to deal with adversity, man. You know, maybe you need to go to the scripture to understand how to deal with adversity. Shouldn't just automatically become just an emotional wreck who thinks everybody needs to go and everything needs to go. Because for real, the Chicago Sky are doing better than expectations. They were picked to be 12th where Dallas is. They're not there. They actually have a chance. They still have a chance to make the playoffs. And they probably will if Kennedy Carter could ever get her ass back. Why do you think they will be winning without Kennedy Carter or without 100% Kennedy Carter? What makes you think that? You know, you have a team that, with Kennedy Carter in the lineup, they have a chance to win every game. Didn't you just see them play the Aces? Didn't you just see the game against Connecticut? All their games come down to one score. Pretty much. With the exception of, like, you know, games where Kennedy Carter doesn't play. But what do you expect? Kennedy Carter didn't play. That's your top scorer. She missed the last 2 games. They missed the 3rd game before that. I don't understand. Don't give me X's and O's players. They ain't running right sets and all of that. But Teresa Witherspoon is building right now. And what is strong, and what I hope she does keep strong, is she's building a strong, family-oriented type of culture. That's what she's building. That's going to be built around the leadership of Angel Reese, Camila Cardosa, maybe Kennedy Carter, I don't know. They keep her or not. Because I think the truth will come out with whatever's going on with that, so I don't know. Right? But you new Chicago Sky fans, not the old ones. The old ones, they got more seniority than people like me and can talk whatever they want to talk. They've earned the right to be hard on the team, hard on T-Spoon, all of that. But you new jokers, You new jokers who new with me, we need to be patient. We need to be patient. This is a first-year coach. You know, it's a first-year coach. Like, you judging coaches as X's and O's, you don't really know what's going on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to check yourself, man. You need to check yourself with all of that. Let her build the culture which will serve as the foundation. Get in some more dynamic players where you can call more dynamic stuff. Third Teaspoon answers some of these questions. They've asked the questions. You know, why are you working into the bigs, which is a dumb question. You work into the bigs because if the bigs are successful, it draws the defense into the paint to kick out, to open up the game out there. They don't have guards, especially when Kennedy Carter is not playing, that are dynamic enough to do their own thing without that. I mean, it's common sense. You know, a person like me who's not a complete X and O master, right, knows that. It's common sense. Listen, Chicago's in a bad and a rough little spot right now. They got games to go. We got a game against the Lynx today, which I can't say I expect to win. I would never expect to beat the Lynx, but you never know. You never know. They go out there and the ball bounces the right way. They play tough defense and they happen to get a win, or you catch the Lynx slipping, whatever it is. Hey, we back feeling good again, right, fellas? You know, people crazy, man. Y'all people crazy. More than likely to lose to the Lynx today, all right? But when it happens, don't act like a little bitch. Come on, man. Acting like a little bitch don't help nothing and don't help nobody. You know what I mean? Keep it in perspective, man. You're in the 8th seed when you expect to be the 12th seed. Spoon is building a culture. They got them some picks for Mabry, and that's good, actually. Like, Mabry might help you right now, but you got you a pick now for Mabry? You know. And I know they made some other moves, which I escaped my mind right now. I got to go look at that stuff. I usually focus on that stuff on the off season. During the season, I'm in game mode. You know what I mean? But don't be little bitches like them Fever fans. They a bunch of little bitches. They can't handle no adversity at all. Like, that team loses a game or two, they're like out the window. Kathy Sides sucks. Kelsey Mitchell sucks. Leah Boston sucks. You know, everybody sucks. They might not say it about Hull, though. Hull's a white girl. They might not say she sucks. Right? But they'll say everybody sucks. And Kathy Sides. Well, they can tee off on Kathy Sides because I think she's gay, right? So she's not really white to them. They think she's something else, even though Caucasians do have a history of that type of behavior. Like, if you really look at their history, I mean, it's the whole reason they ran into issues with the children of Israel. The majority of those, like, verses in the Bible that are against that stuff, you know who they were, like, really putting it in there for? For the Greeks, right? And so on. Those difference of opinion whether or not Greeks are really the same type of Caucasians as you know, the real Northern Europeans. You know, Greeks are... Never mind. But the point is, they get tee off on Kathy's sides and everybody sucks in that situation to them. So, but Caitlin Clark, of course, is always great, whether they're winning or losing. You know, that's the culture they got there. Whereas in Chicago, they have a different culture. Oh yeah, that's the one thing I did hear. Again, I've heard someone say that they're sacrificing wins in order to promote Angel Reese. See, this is what I'm trying to figure out, right? You could have never played basketball if you think that. There's no way. Because how does losing promote a player? I don't care what they do. I don't care what the stats are. How does losing promote a player? Just break it down to me. Let's say you score 50 points and you get 30 rebounds and you lose game after game. How does that promote the player? Like, What is that doing for Enrique Gumbawale? Like, putting up all these stats. Enrique out there killing everybody, putting everybody on the grill. She on the heater every night, out there just roasting and losing. What is that doing for her? What has that done for anybody? So why would you think that? Hey, don't worry about winning this game. Let's get Angel some numbers. Some of the stupid stuff I read, man, y'all people got, man, is unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Listen, man, at the end of the day, get off Spoon back. It's like, it's her first year. Like, allow for a greater sample size, man, before you start doing all that. And recognize the good that's there. The culture's good. I know Marina Mabry left, and right now there's some people, speculative Wendy Williams types that are out there saying, all your players want to leave. Well, Marina Mabry wanted to leave. That's true. Marina Mabry might not fit the culture. But let's not act like Marina Mabry is all of a sudden some great model of leadership and success. Marina Mabry fits well. She actually did fit pretty well with this guy in terms of on the court because she stretched the defense. She's pretty much doing that same thing there in Connecticut. But we've also seen situations where Marina Mabry missed free throws at the end of the game for Chicago. And that was the narrative on her from all these Marina Mabry lovers. That was the narrative then. That she don't play really good defense, that she misses her free throws. It was so much so that Marina Mabry had to record herself making a couple of free throws for social media in order to get people off her ass. Some of us don't forget stuff, so we're not going to act like that didn't happen. Marina Mabry is a good player, good, nice little player to have, but you talking about to be a top level paid player, like she's getting one of the highest salaries in the league type player. No, it's okay. You can trade her. That's fine. Think about the future. The future is more important. You ain't winning no championship this year. Even you Fevers, you're not winning championship this year. Okay? That's not going to happen. Unless they got some real juju going on with them refs. Okay? So the future is important. Sky will look different. See how different they looked last year to now? They're going to look real different next year. Believe that. Some of you were saying, damn, I done forgot what I was about to say, boy. Whew. Y'all drive me crazy like that. But anyway, man, listen. We got the Eagles coverage coming up. Everything you need to know about the Philadelphia Eagles at 1 o'clock later. I think it's a Sky game at 3 o'clock versus the Lynx. Don't know what's going to happen with that. Now, if he's a Collier, one of the best, probably second best player in the league right now. And that's pretty much it, man. Peace out.